What are you drinking?
Yeah, what? I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Game to Love tennis podcast. You are with me this morning for the match between Maria Sakkari and Daria Kasatkina here in Berlin for the WTA 500. So we have Kasatkina serving. It is 15 all at the moment. So this is the first match of the day across all the tournaments. Play starts a little bit later elsewhere. So Kasatkina here serving, and it's a good return of serve from Sakkari, and the forehand there from Kasatkina is long, so it's 15-30. Early half chance here for Maria Sakkari. It should be a good match between these two, although saying that, the head-to-head does favour Kasatkina very strongly. It's 3-love to Kasatkina, slightly surprisingly. It's a good first serve from Kasatkina. The backhand return from Sakkari is also good. We're now backhand to backhand cross-court, and the forehand cross-court from Sakkari. And it's a slightly wild cross-court there from Kasatkina. And early on, straight away, we have a break point here for Maria Sakkari. So it's an ideal start here for the Greek. Can she convert one of these two break points that she's got? So it's a good first serve from Kasatkina, and there's a backhand into the net from Maria Sakkari. So one break point is saved. It is 30-40. So morning to you all, or whatever time it is for you there. Hi, and thank you for joining me on the stream. Don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. Great to have you all here with me today for this match. It should be a good one. So Kasatkina here trying to save a second break point, and it's a looping backhand up from Sakkari, but it lands in, and we're now forehand to forehand cross court. We now have a backhand cross-court from Sakkari. She comes into the net for the volley, and it's a nice little volley, and Kasatkina can't get there. And it is indeed a break of serve for Maria Sakkari. It's a great start here for the Greek. So it's a great start here for Maria Sakkari. Again, like I mentioned, the head-to-head really favors Kasatkina here, but Sakkari is having a good few matches. Well, she did have a set and a break lead in her previous round on Daria Saville, and eventually managed to come through that in the end, but it was a tight second set there. So let's see how she fares here. Maria Sakkari to serve. It's a good first serve, and the return from Kasatkina is into the net. 15-love. So morning to you all. Nice to see your comments there. Thank you for joining me. We should have another good day of tennis here with the quarterfinals across all the different tournaments: Birmingham, Berlin, Halle, and Queens. And Sakkari goes to the big serve down the tee, but it is wide, so she'll get a second serve. And the second serve from Sakkari is good. It's a backhand return from Kasatkina, and then a forehand from Sakkari is wild. It is wide, and it's 15 all. Referee, the umpire there, just asking the crowd to turn their phones off. I think a phone had gone off during that point there. Good point here that Daria has been coming back in 3 sets lately. Yeah, we know Kasatkina is a great fighter, and she can hustle back from a deficit in a match. So Oh, it's a drop shot here from Maria Sakkari, and Kasatkina can't get to it. It's a double bounce, and it's 30-15. Oh, it's a nice drop shot there. Kasatkina was almost to it, but a little forehand dink there. Prediction here: Sakkari an easy 2 or Daria in a hard 3-setter. Why does that make so much sense? That prediction. It is like Sakkari, when she's on, she gets it done pretty easily, but sometimes she can get herself embroiled in these long sets, and you think if it goes to 3, it would favor Kasatkina. It's a great net play there again, though, from Sakkari, and it is 40-15, so we do have a point to consolidate the break. She's coming into the net quite a bit already. We're seeing Maria Sakkari. So 40-15, can she consolidate that early break of serve? And first serve is long. Second serve here. Sakkari here with a point to consolidate the break. Broke in the first service game of the match of Kasatkina, and there's a backhand return of serve from Kasatkina. We're now forehand to forehand. Oh, but the forehand cross court from Sakkari is into the net, and it is 40-30. So here, our order of play in Berlin, we have this first quarterfinal. Up next will be Bencic Kudermetova. Following that will be Pliskova versus Goff, and then Jabeur versus Sasnovich to round off play. So Maria Sakkari here serving at 40-30. Oh, it was almost looked like an ace, but it's just called out down the tee, so it'll be a second serve. Second serve for Maria Sakkari is, it's a double fault for Sakkari, and so we're now at deuce. So the first double fault of the match recorded. Kasatkina will now be trying to look to get that break straight back. What looked like a fairly straightforward service game for Sakkari, but now in a bit of trouble. Double fault doesn't help things. Yeah, great point here. Daria has a great topspin on the forehand. And first serve is out. It'll be a second serve. Oh, it looked like another double fault, but it just caught the line. And then there's a great forehand cross-court angle there from Sakkari as a +1 shot. And she does have the advantage. She set that up nicely. It was a big cross-court forehand, actually. So advantage here for Sakkari to try and consolidate that break of serve. Very powerful hitter is Maria Sakkari. And it's a good first serve. Kasatkina manages to get the return in play, but the forehand from Sakkari is good. We now have a backhand from Kasatkina cross court, and the backhand from Sakkari is in as well. We have a backhand down the line from Kasatkina, but Sakkari gets there. And she hits with a backhand of her own. We are now, it's a little forehand drop shot there from Sakkari. She brings up the drop shot again, and she does indeed consolidate the break of serve. It is 2-love. So morning to you all. If you are just joining me, thank you for joining me for this match. It should be a good one. Maria Sakkari versus Daria Kasatkina. Sakkari broke in the first service game of the match of Kasatkina and then consolidated the serve. So it is 2-love. We now have Kasatkina serving. And first serve into the net. Yeah, broken already as Kasatkina, but we know how she can fight back. She's a fighter as the Russian. So we have a nice forehand there from Kasatkina. And it's a great angle on the cross court from Sakkari, though. And it's love 15. First point on the serve of Kasatkina goes to Sakkari once again. It was a lovely angle on that cross court. Nothing Kasatkina could do on that one. First serves into the net from Kasatkina. Second serve is a good one. It's a backhand cross-court from Sakkari, forehand from Kasatkina, then a backhand from Sakkari. Now we again with the cross-court forehand angle from Sakkari. That's like the third or fourth that we've seen this time, and it just about kissed the edge of the line. And it's love 30. Sakkari's always has got another good dig into Kasatkina's service game here. It is true. Sakkari always starts fast, yeah, and we know that she does sometimes struggle to close out matches. But this is a really good start from Sakkari here. She's had couple of pretty good forehands there, forehand winners. Oh, but that one there is long though from her, and it's 15-30. And for Sarah there from Sakkari, but she's got 7 winners already in this match so far. So not too bad a ratio. It's a wild first serve from Kasatkina. It goes well long. Second serve here. Second serve is good with a backhand. Oh, she goes to the big backhand cross court on the return to Sakkari, but it's into the net, and it's 30 all. So Kasatkina digging herself out of love 30 here. We'll want to get a first game on the board in this first set. So Carlos Martinez, the coach of Daria Kasatkina, who I've heard a lot of people say looks like Federer in about 10 years. Oh, and Kasatkina comes in for the serve and volley, but she has an easy put away on the forehand there, and she pushes it long. And so it is a break point for Maria Sakkari for a double break already in this first set. It's 30-40. Crowd getting involved early here in this match. It's a good first serve, though. We have a backhand return from Sakkari that's just on the back of the line, and Daria Kasatkina loops a ball up, but it's easy put away there for Maria Sakkari, and it is indeed a double break for the Greek. 3 games to love. Ideal start here for the second seed, Maria Sakkari. So I can see a few of you in the comments not happy with this, the results so far. So I'm guessing there are some Kasatkina fans in. As we're at the change of ends, 3 games to love, why don't you get your predictions in for this match? Which way is this going to go? So Maria Sakkari with the ideal start. It is 3 games to love, double break for the Greek. But as you said, she is a fast starter, and we know Daria Kasatkina is not a player to give up a match lightly. Some pretty good matches here in Berlin. Again, Pliskova Goff should be a really good one. And Jabeur Sasnovich as well. I know Sasnovich is a tricky player, but Jabeur, the top seed here, looking good so far. Came through her match yesterday in straight sets against Alicia Parks. Oh, our first prediction here, we have 2-6, 6-4, 6-2 Kasatkina. 3 sets win for Kasatkina there. But it is 2 breaks to serve for Maria Sakkari, serving at 3 games to love. Here we go. Maria Sakkari to try and consolidate that second break of serve. First serve goes for the big one down the tee, but it's just long. We have another prediction here, 1-6, 6-2, 6-3 Kasatkina. A lot of Kasatkina in 3s here. Second serve, it's a good second serve. The return is in play from Kasatkina, though, and the forehand from Sakkari goes into the net. So it's love 15. Kasatkina may be starting to play her way into this match. That was a good return of serve, and it was a brave second serve as well, but yeah, Kasatkina got that length on the return. So love 15. Maria Sakkari serving. First serve is into the net. Second serve. So we have got our quarterfinals going over in Birmingham, Queens, and Halle as well. As the second serve is good. And we have a backhand cross court +1 from Maria Sakkari, and now a big forehand, inside out forehand from her. And she goes for the big forehand cross court, but it is wide this time, and it's love 30. So possibly a chance for Kasatkina here to get one of the breaks back. First sort of bit of trouble Sakkari's seen on her serve so far. So love 30. And the first serve, just wide. Would have been a good serve as well. Nice angle on it out wide. So the second serve. And it's good. We have a backhand return from Kasatkina. Goes long, 15-30. So over in Birmingham, we have Vekic Kirstea up as the first quarter final. We've then got Haradmaya and Frech as a round of 16 to be finished from last night. Then Yastremska versus Zhang, Bolter versus Halep, and then Georgie versus the winner of Haradmaya and Frech. And goes to the big serve down the tee, but is just wide again. So second serve, 15-30. So the second serve is good. Forehand cross-court return from Kasatkina. And then the backhand. Oh, she comes up with a backhand cross-court winner. This time does Sakkari. Just like those forehands she'd hit earlier. It's a lovely angle and a lot of power on it as well. And it's 30 all now. Question, who are my favorite WTA players? There are many. I know it's a boring answer, but I am a big Iga fan. I do love to watch her play. I also do like Sakkari. Badosa, I'd have to say Paula Badosa is one of my favorites, as well as Ons Jabeur. Naomi Osaka, a big fan of. Petra Kvitova. Gosh, so many. Emma Raducanu. I think they will be my favorite players. If I've missed some out. Muguruza. Yes, Muguruza I'm a big fan of as well. Kerber. I need to try and narrow that list down, don't I? There's just so many. Like the WTA players, the depth is just so good. It's so many to root for. We do have a break point here for Kasatkina, though. Oh, Sakkari into the net with a drop shot volley, though. That's good. It is a good one. Nice net play here from Sakkari early on in this first serve. And she does save the break point. It is at deuce. A nice big fist pump there from Sakkari as well. She's winning most of the net points here is Sakkari. Oh, and it's a big first serve ace. Just hits the corner of the service box down in the tee. And it's advantage to Sakkari. So a point here to consolidate that double break for the Greek. Who's going to win? We've had a few predictions for Kasatkina in 3. Maria Sakkari's a good starter, but Kasatkina is always good at fighting back. Kasatkina leads the head-to-head 3-love, though. First serve is out, so it'll be a second serve, and it's good. The backhand cross-court return from Kasatkina is good. But the looping backhand from Sakkari is just about in, and then we have a forehand from Kasatkina, forehand cross-court from Sakkari, forehand down the line from Kasatkina, and then with another looping forehand. And the cross-court from Sakkari is long, and so we are back at deuce. It's a bit of trouble in this service game. Maybe Kasatkina can claw one of these breaks back. Sakkari off to a flyer here with a double break. So I mentioned the quarterfinals we have here in Berlin and in Birmingham. We also have the quarterfinals in Queens. Davidovich Fokina versus Van der Zandschulp will be the first up there, then followed by Paul versus Berrettini. Peniston versus Krajinovic to follow that, and then Rizavori and Cilic is the last one over there. Well, we had Sakkari there coming in again to the net, but Kasatkina with a nice forehand down the line there to pass Sakkari, and it is another break point for the Russian. Kasatkina records her first winner of the match compared to 11 for Sakkari. Oh, it's a good first serve, but the return is in play, and then Sakkari with the little cross-court drop shot, but Kasatkina is there. Oh, it's just wide on the passing shot from Kasatkina, though, and Sakkari saves a break point again, and we're back at juice. And yeah, finally, the quarterfinals over in Halle as well. Today we have Otter versus Khachanov first up, then Medvedev, Bautista Agut, Carreño Busta versus Kyrgios, followed by that. And then finally, Hurkacz versus Auger Aliassime should be a good one. Goes to the big serve down the tee again, does Sakkari, but it's just out. Good second serve, and it's a looping cross court from Kasatkina, but there's a nice forehand down the line there from Sakkari, and it is advantage to the Greek. Hope Paul goes down in flames. Yeah, Paul's had a good couple of wins here. He beat Denis Shapovalov, and then yesterday beating Wawrinka as well. But playing the defending champion Matteo Berrettini, have to root for Matteo there. I agree. So Sakkari with the advantage. It's a good first serve. The return is in play, and she goes for the drop shot to Sakkari. Comes into the net, and Kasatkina's there, but Sakkari with the lovely backhand volley for the winner. Sakkari does indeed consolidate that double break of serve. So it's 4 games to love for Maria Sakkari. It was the longest game of the match so far. Got 21 minutes on the clock. Sean saying Sakkari been in the gym. I was thinking that earlier. She looks, well, I mean, Sakkari obviously is always one of the fittest players on tour, but she looks even more kind of muscular and built up. She's a power as well today. I think she has been in the gym. No, she goes to the little backhand volley flick there, though, to Sakkari, and doesn't pull it off. It's into the net, so it is 15-love for Kasatkina. Yeah, Daria did have chances. She had a couple of break points there to look at to try and get a game on the board here, but it is 4-love for Sakkari. Kasatkina here will be serving to try and avoid the bagel. Beats Stan, which means Paul is dead to me as a Stan Wawrinka fan then. Yeah, it was a bit of an erratic performance from Stan yesterday, I think. There's a ball that goes long there from Kasatkina, though, so it is 15-all. So Kasatkina here serving to try and get a game on the board. Points won on serve here. We have 60% for Sakkari, just 36% for Kasatkina. And it will be a second serve. That's a good second serve, and the forehand cross-court from Sakkari is good. We then have backhand into the net from Sakkari, though, and it's 30-15. Yeah, Alexander, so it's the first to 6, but you have to win by 2 games, so it can't be 6-5. It would then go 7-5. But yes, if it is 6-love, then the first set will be done, and you'll play the second set. And first serve is out, so it's a second serve for Sakkari to take a look at. And she comes in for the strong backhand, and it's a great winner there off the return of serve for Sakkari, and it's 30-all. Kasatkina looking like she could get served up a bagel here in this first set. Maria maybe making a trip to Ega's Bakery. Good first serve, though. We have a backhand return from Sakkari, and the forehand from Kasatkina is also good. Oh, but the follow-up from that is long from Kasatkina, and it is another break point for Maria Sakkari. It's 30-40. A point here for 5-love for the Greek. She's off to a flyer, Sakkari. Over 10 more winners than Kasatkina in this match so far. It's a good first serve. The backhand return is also good, and it's a wild forehand from Kasatkina, and it is another break of serve for Maria Sakkari. Well, it is 5-love, and Sakkari will serve for the bagel. 6-love if she wins this next game on her serve. I swear I'm hearing these buttons in my sleep. It's so catchy. So we've got Sakkari here serving at 5-love. It's tough one. A tough day at the office for Daria Kasatkina right now. But again, we know she has got that ability to put the first set behind her and come back and start fresh again in the second. Of course, the first set isn't done and dusted just yet. Our Capricorn in London hate myself for not visiting the ATP tournament in Queens. Yeah, I mean, I'm based here in the UK and I've not been to Queens yet, and I'm very disappointed in myself about that. I think it's a great tournament. I'd love to go as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree that it is a bit of a clinic from Maria Sakkari so far. But, first set, we can put that behind us and have a 2-set shootout. But yeah, Sakkari Kasatkina seemed like it was going to be a good competitive match, but so far Sakkari's just got way too much for the Russian. A lot of power, far more winners, and a higher first serve percentage, points won as well. So here she is serving at 5-love, serving for the set. It will be a second serve though. Looks like a beautiful day in Berlin. It's a good second serve, and the cross-court forehand from Kasatkina's into the net. It's a good start for Sakkari. 3 points away from this first set. Less than half an hour on the clock. 15-love. Bencic and Kudermetova could maybe be out on court a little bit sooner than they expected, but let's not give up hope yet for this match. First serve into the net. Be a second serve for Kasatkina. Got to break here to avoid the bagel. And it's a let on the second serve. So Maria Sakkari here looking very strong. That's a good second serve. The forehand return from Kasatkina is in. We have a cross-court from Sakkari, cross-court from Kasatkina, but the ball from Sakkari now is into the net. So it's 15-all. Looks like so far Sakkari's game is doing really nicely on the grass. Kasatkina, of course, a semi-finalist in Roland Garros. Unfortunately, though, she won't be able to play Wimbledon, it was just a shame because she's having a great season as much as the season we has had on grass. This match notwithstanding, of course. And it's a great length there from Sakkari. Nothing Kasatkina can do about that. It is 30-15. We had the US Open announcing, though, that they will be allowing individual Russian and Belarusian players to play, not following in the footsteps of Wimbledon. So Kasatkina will be able to play there. 30-15 for Sakkari. First serve is just out. Prediction here. Kasatkina turns it around in the second. Still predict a Sakkari win. So we've got Sakkari in 3 there. That's a good second serve. Forehand cross-court from Kasatkina, and then the backhand. Oh, it's a good one from Kasatkina, but Sakkari is there. She loops the ball up. Kasatkina comes in again for the overhead, but she pushes it wide, and she'll be frustrated with herself for that. Yeah, she gives a little bit of a sigh. She should have put that one away, and it is 40-15. We do have a set point for Maria Sakkari, and for a bagel. Ega's Bakery is open for business by the looks of it. Let's see if Sakkari can convert this, one of these 2 set points. That's a great first serve. The return is in play, though, from Kasatkina, and we have a forehand down the line from Sakkari. The backhand dig out from Kasatkina is long, though, and it is the first set from Maria Sakkari, 6-0. I don't think any of us would have predicted that. Less than half an hour on the clock. It is a bagel that the Russian is having for breakfast here in Berlin. 6-love, Sakkari. Kasatkina looking a bit bewildered at this sit down here. Doesn't know what hit her really, because Sakkari was just too good in that set. I mean, there were quite a few unforced errors from Kasatkina, but it was equally Sakkari playing just a really great set of tennis. So your predictions, I know we have a couple of Kasatkina in 3, so let's see if she can turn this second set around. So our comment here for Capricorn, remember the Sakkari-Jabeur match in Rome? Yeah, she was leading by a set, and I believe, she was 5-2 up in that second set, serving for it, and ended up losing it to Jabeur, who then went on into the final. We know, again, Sakkari does struggle sometimes being a front runner. We saw it in her previous match. She won the first set easily against Daria and then was up a break in the second, and then managed to win it. I'm not sure if it was 7-5 or 7-6 in the end, but it looked like she was going to squander that break in the second set and take it to a third. And you thought if it was going to a third, that surely then Saville would have had the advantage. And you feel like that could happen here. If Sakkari has it, is up a break or has her chances in this set and then doesn't take them, and Kasatkina does come back to take the set, you would have to favour Kasatkina in that third. Sean saying Sakkari is your favourite. Seems like a sweet person. Yeah, I am a fan of Sakkari. She does seem like a really nice, down to earth girl, and I think her game is really fun to watch as well. I think it's a shame that she hasn't been able to get over the line to win more titles. Just the one title to her name, Rabat on clay a few years ago. It's 15-love for Kasatkina though. That first serve is into the net. Kasatkina's second serve. And there's a backhand cross-court return from Sakkari is very good, but Kasatkina does dig it out. And then we have the backhand down the line, but it's into the net from Kasatkina. 15-all, apologies. This is a tough start here for Kasatkina. It looks like she doesn't quite know how to respond to that first set. And again, it'll be a second serve. Second serve is good. Forehand cross-court return from Sakkari is very good as well, though, and she follows that up with a big forehand, and it is 15-30. Again, Kasatkina just can't deal with the power of Sakkari at the moment. So it was 2018. I wasn't sure if it was 2019, 2018. I think she beat Jo Konta in the final there, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it baffles me that Rabat is the only title that Maria Sakkari has with how good a player she is. Oh, it's a great return of serve from Maria Sakkari. A massive forehand down the line off that serve. It's 15-40, and it is an early break point here for the Greek on the serve of Kasatkina. And absolutely, Kasatkina definitely doesn't want to start with a break of serve here. She needs to still get a game on the board. Just needs to get herself up and running. First serve is good. We have a backhand cross-court from Sakkari. And then a backhand down the line. We have a forehand down the line is great there from Kasatkina, though. She does find a nice angle and depth there on the forehand. And it is 30-40. Yeah, she made that forehand look very easy, actually, did Kasatkina. Second break point, though, and it's a second serve. Oh, it's a double fault from Kasatkina to give the game away, and it is indeed another break of serve for Maria Sakkari. That was a really unfortunate way for that game to end, a double fault, and you can see Kasatkina's frustration with herself. Still yet to get a game on the board in this match. Just 35 minutes played already into the second set. It's hard to see Kasatkina coming back from this, but again, it is just the single break so far in the second set. Capricorn also like Sakkari, but need to see soft hands to match her wonderful athleticism, like Maria's no. Yeah, true. I mean, obviously, Maria's athleticism is pretty much unrivaled on the tour, but she has actually had her net play in this match has been very good. But I agree. I'd love to see some nice soft hands from a player, not afraid to come in. And we have a wild forehand from Kasatkina, goes wide, and it's 15-love for Sakkari. She needs some help from the crowd. Yeah, they did sort of early in the first set, tried to get involved, but they are a little bit subdued, the crowd, at the moment. Let's see if she can turn this around, though. It is 15-love for Sakkari. Oh, it's a wild serve there. Miles long down the tee for Sakkari. Second serve here. It's a good one. Backhand cross-court return from Kasatkina. Backhand cross-court from Sakkari. We now have a forehand. Oh, it's into the net, though, from Sakkari. 15-all. Yes, Kasatkina just needs to hang in here. We know that Sakkari can struggle to close out a match, and Kasatkina has the ability to turn a match around. But it is hard to see it because Sakkari's power, she's seeing that ball like a football today. Oh, it's a lovely first serve from Sakkari. And then a sliced forehand there. I haven't seen one of those from Sakkari. But Kasatkina just gets the passing shot off. Sakkari gets a racket to it, but it doesn't quite clear the net. And it's a point here for Kasatkina, so it's 15-30. Yeah, that little slice, I think, threw Kasatkina off, but she recovered really well and ended up getting the winner there. It's a good first serve, and the return is long, so it's 30-all. Question from Capricorn, who do I think is ending Iga's streak? It's hard to imagine anyone ending Iga's streak, but I think if someone is going to end it this year, a good chance is it could be at Wimbledon, because we know grass isn't her favourite surface. We have a comment here saying, I think it'll be a no-name that'll end Iga's streak. It could well be, somebody who's, not afraid to take her on. I think a lot of these top players know how good she is and maybe take in that fear with them when they see how well she's doing. And it could be somebody, who's just having a streak and has got all that confidence. But again, I think possibly on Jabeur at Wimbledon, if they do meet at Wimbledon, because she did beat Swiatek Ons at Wimbledon before. We know she likes the grass as the Tunisian. So I think it possibly could be. I know Iga got the better of her on the clay, but it could be slightly different on the grass. But it's hard to see anyone beating Iga, really. We do have a break point here for Kasatkina. Oh, and Sakkari goes for the forehand winner down the line, but she's just missed it. And Kasatkina gets the break straight back, sort of out of nowhere there. So it's break back for the Russian, and she does avoid the double bagel. Kasatkina is on the board. I love that button. I will be singing that all day. Great. But Kasatkina does get the break back. So the first game of the match for Kasatkina is actually a break of serve. Hi, Alex. Thank you for joining me. Thanks to all of you for joining me this morning for this match. But it is love 30 on the serve of Kasatkina here. So Sakkari will be looking to get that break straight back as well. So thanks for joining me, and remember to hit the like button if you haven't already, and to subscribe to the channel. But we do have love 30 on the serve of Kasatkina here, and it's a second serve to look at. Oh, Sakkari goes to the big forehand cross-court winner again, but it's into the net this time, and it's 15-30. Yeah, if you're thinking someone at Wimbledon to end Iga's streak. Oh, jumping here saying Sakkari can end it if she plays like this. She's beating Iga before. If she plays like this, yeah, Sakkari could beat anybody. It's just whether she can keep this level up. Oh, it's into the net there from Kasatkina, though, and Sakkari will have 2 breakback points to regain that break of serve. Sakkari has won 4 of her 6 break points. Kasatkina just 1 of 3. And it will be a second serve to look at as well. 15-40. Oh, and she does get the forehand cross-court return to Sakkari, but Kasatkina gets it back in play, and Sakkari's at the net now, and she can't get off the volley. 1 break point saved. 30-40. It's maybe a break fest in second set. Yeah, it could well be. Khachanov quarter break fest incoming. That was Wimbledon last year, wasn't it? Where there was a ridiculous amount of breaks of serves in that match. That was a crazy match. It is a second break point for Sakkari to look at. She gets the return of serve in play and now has a backhand cross court with a backhand from Kasatkina. And the forehand from Sakkari is good. She gets another forehand cross court winner. That's so many she's had as Sakkari. And it is the break back for Maria Sakkari. She gets that early break back. And Daria Kasatkina is yet to hold serve. So I think it's time for the Sakkari button once again. I'm going to watch Gauff Pliskova today. Yeah, that should be a good one. Pliskova playing possibly the match of the tournament so far against Andreescu, which I covered a few days ago. The final set tiebreak there going Pliskova's way. So yeah, Pliskova Gauff should be a really good match. I'm hoping I'll be able to catch that one. It's the third match up here in Berlin. Got Bencic Kudermetova coming next. Then it'll be Pliskova Gauff. And then last up will be Jabeur Sasnovich. Good day of quarterfinals today. This is a great week in the tennis calendar, and I love the grass season. And then we will have the return of Serena Williams in Eastbourne next week. I don't think she's playing the singles there, but she will be partnering with Ons Jabeur to play doubles. A comment here from Alex. Djokovic may not play hard court slams again. His bread and butter surface. Yeah, of course he couldn't play the Australian Open this year because he's unvaccinated, and the US won't be allowing, by the looks of it, travelers to enter the US if they are not vaccinated. So he may not be able to play the hard court slams this year and probably next year as well, which is his best surface. So things are probably looking good for Nadal, and I really hope to see Nadal at Wimbledon as well. He's been practicing on the grass. Nadal, with the recent news as well that he's going to be a father. He's having a great year all around, is Rafa. So Sakkari here serving with the break again at 2-1. Kasatkina, nice forehand there from her, though. And we have a backhand. Oh, Sakkari comes in for the drop shot again, but Kasatkina is there. Sakkari, though, has got the racket on the volley this time. She gets the backhand volley off, and it's 15-love. And a little fist pump there from Sakkari. Yeah, she's winning the majority of the net points here as well as Sakkari. She's coming in quite a bit. Feel like I haven't seen Pliskova in forever because I can't wait to see her in golf today. Yeah, she's having a bit of a strange season as Pliskova, but her first match against Andreescu was really good. She managed to win that there. Could have gone either way, so she played really well there. So hopefully it should be really good. It's 30-love here for Sakkari to try and consolidate that break of serve. Josip Pearson, Rafa holding a press conference today. Yeah, so he'll be, he's practicing on the grass and then holding a press conference afterwards. I believe possibly to announce whether he's playing Wimbledon and to confirm the news that he is going to be a father, I think. So I think a lot of eyes will be on that press conference today. And it is an excellent first serve there from Sakkari to set up 3 game points to consolidate the break. It is 40-love. Maria Sakkari here with the first serve. That's a good one. The return is in play from Kasatkina, though. And then we have a forehand cross court from Sakkari, and the forehand from Kasatkina goes long. It is indeed a consolidation of the serve. It is 3-1. And also, we do have a game to love for Maria Sakkari. Looking good as the Greek. So Kasatkina, again, yet to hold serve in this match. The one game she does have on the board was a break of serve on the Sakkari serve. Still just 47 minutes on the clock, and we're well into the second set now. That's a good first serve from Kasatkina, though, and the looping return comes up from Sakkari and Kasatkina with the easy put away there, so it is 15-love. Good start here. Try and get a first service game on the board. Kasatkina here with another first serve. It's a good serve. Backhand return from Sakkari is in play, though. We have a backhand from Kasatkina, and then Sakkari goes to the massive forehand, but it is pushed wide. 30-love. Could this be a nice, easy service game for Kasatkina? Crowd are starting to get involved now as well. They're sensing that she might be able to get her first service game on the board. And it's an ace for Kasatkina. It's a lovely serve down the tee. And it's 40-love. Can Kasatkina get her first game with a game to love, potentially? This is much better from Kasatkina. Her first ace of the match. That's another good first serve. Sakkari gets the return in play. Oh, and Kasatkina comes in for the volley put away, but she misses it in the net, and it's 40-15. She has missed a few fairly easy volleys as Kasatkina in this match. Still low, 40-15. Could get another game on the board here. And the first serve here from Kasatkina. It's a good first serve. We have a looping return up from Sakkari. It lands in, though, and then the forehand cross court from Kasatkina is good. Kasatkina does get a game on the board. It's her first service game. And it is still a break to Maria Sakkari, 3-2, but it is avoiding another baked good. She will not get bageled or breadsticked in this second set. It is 3-2. And here's the Kasatkina button so that you can get this song stuck in your head like I have it. Sorry, couldn't help having a little dance to myself there at that button. I'm asking, is there a Pliskova golf stream? I'm not sure if we'll be able to cover that one today. I would have loved to cover it, but I don't think I'll be able to make it in time for that match. I will check and see if anybody is going to be able to cover it, because that should be a really good match. Fingers crossed. Goff, obviously in amazing form right now, our French Open finalist. Sean saying here the GOAT debate is going to have a weird caveat on the men's side with Djokovic's bans. Yeah, but then again, it's his choice. He could be playing them if he were to just get vaccinated. Yeah, I struggle with asterisks next to Grand Slam titles or whatever. It is obviously a weird one with him not being able to play, but I think, well, Dwayne Nadal beat him at Roland Garros this year. So we have Sakkari here serving, still up a break. It is 3-2 with a backhand cross court there from her, and the backhand cross court from Kasatkina as well is good. Kasatkina goes to the nice shot down the line there from Kasatkina on the backhand, and it's love 15. Could this match be turning around here? Love 15 on the serve of Sakkari. Well, she almost had the double break, but it's an ace there for Sakkari though. 15 all. Are we going to see another lead slip from Sakkari? Kasatkina, we know, is a big fighter, but if Sakkari keeps playing the way she's been playing, it's hard to see a way back. It's still up a break in the second set. First serve is out though. It'll be a second serve. Sakkari here with the serve. This could be a good forehand return from Kasatkina though, and then she goes with another forehand cross court. Sakkari with the forehand cross court as well, and Kasatkina, was that in? She goes for a big forehand down the line. Yes, it was in. It's 15-30. Half chance here for the Russian. She has broken the serve of Sakkari. Oh, we just seen on the replay there. It's right on the back at the court, just on the back line there. It's a great shot from Kasatkina. It's a good first serve from Sakkari, though, and then she comes in. Oh, and it's a wild backhand cross court from Sakkari, and it's 2 break points now for Daria Kasatkina. So, for those of you predicting Kasatkina in 3, this could be the moment. Getting the break back once more. You said it was going to be a break fest in this second set, and it's proving to be so far. Goes to the big serve down the tee, but it's wide. 2 break points here for Dasha. Good second serve. Backhand return from Kasatkina is good. We have a forehand from Sakkari, then a backhand from Kasatkina, and Sakkari's into the net. And Kasatkina does get the break back. We're back on serve in this game. It is 3 games all. So I think Kasatkina is doing what she does best. Agree. She's going for broke up to level. She seems to be hitting a bit more freely now. Sort of got nothing to lose. So let's just go for it a bit more, and it's paying off. It's 3 games apiece now in the second set. All of a sudden, this match has just got a lot more interesting. Second serve here for Kasatkina. Oh, it's a double fault to begin the game, though, for the Russian. It's love 15. You did indeed predicted it. Break fest. And at love 15 as well. Could be another break on the cards. This set could be all about who holds serve. It's a good first serve from Kasatkina there, though. It's a nice return from Sakkari on the backhand, and then Sakkari's into the net with a drop shot. Kasatkina's up, but it's the volley put away from Sakkari. Love 30. Yeah, definitely looks like a break fest on the cards. It's another love 30. Sakkari again winning a point at the net. She's been winning lots of those points in this match. Love 30 here on the serve of Kasatkina. And the first serve is long. Real chance here now for Sakkari. And she goes to the big forehand cross-court return again, but this time it's really wild and it's quite wide, miles wide really. So it's 15-30. She's frustrated, Sakkari. She still looks dialed in though, to Sakkari. It's a first serve from Kasatkina is in. And we have a backhand there from Sakkari, cross-court. Backhand slice from Kasatkina, then Sakkari. She goes for the forehand winner, but it just clips the top of the net. That's a little unfortunate there because I think that would have been a winner from Sakkari, but it is out and it's 30 all from love 30 to 30 all. Yeah, agree. She needs to consolidate her break. She's not consolidated one yet. Well, she broke before she even got a service game. But consolidation here would do a lot, I think, for the mindset of Kasatkina. Yeah, I agree, Jim. She's struggling a bit with her first serves, is Kasatkina, not winning that many points on her first serve. Well, certainly in that first set anyway. She has upped it a little bit in the second, but still struggling a bit on the first. We have here a forehand cross-court from Sakkari is good, but the dig out from Kasatkina is also good. We have then a forehand. There's a nice big forehand there from Sakkari, and she likes that as well. Lovely length on that, and it's 30-40. So it is another break point for potentially another break of serve in this game, and got Kasatkina there pointing to her head and frustration. Sakkari loved that shot though. Her forehand's been on fire in this match. It's a first serve from Kasatkina is good though. Saves the break point with it. Not an ace, but the ball from Sakkari's in the net, so we are at juice. So Kasatkina here got to try and hold serve. It's a good first serve. The back and return is in play though from Sakkari, and the cross court there from Kasatkina is wide, and it will be another break point for Maria. It's advantage Greece. Crowd getting involved now, trying to get Kasatkina, I think, over the line in this game so they can see some more tennis. After a 6-love set, I'm not surprised. First serve is good though from Kasatkina. Return is into the net from Sakkari, so we are back at juice. Sakkari there with a little wry smile, just trying to laugh that one off. Good serve again from Kasatkina, but the return of serve is great from Maria Sakkari. A lot of power on that return of serve, and Kasatkina's ball then goes out. So it's it was close to the ball from Kasatkina, but it is just wide. And it's another break point. So Kasatkina's won 2 of 2 of her break points. Sakkari 2 of 6. But she does have a third break point in this game, Sakkari, and a second serve to look at as well. So is the break fest going to get even stronger? It's a good return of serve from Sakkari, the backhand cross court, and then follows up with a forehand down the line. Kasatkina's ball is good, though. We have a cross court forehand and a sliced backhand from Daria Kasatkina. She goes to the forehand cross court. Great length on that. And Sakkari digs it out, though, and then Kasatkina wrong foots Sakkari by going back down to that forehand wing. And she saves another break point, and it's 40. Well, it's juice. 40 all. It's juice. Question from Alex is Ons Jabeur everybody's friend on tour at the moment, but like Dominika Sibylkova. Yeah, Ons Jabeur is everyone's friend because she's just she seems like the nicest person. She seems like a lot of fun to be around. I think everybody likes her. It's a good first serve from Sakkari and from Kasatkina, sorry. But Sakkari does dig the return out, and then we have a good backhand down the line from Sakkari. She comes into the net again, does Sakkari, and gets the forehand put away, and it's another break point. It is the 4th break point for Maria Sakkari in this game. This could be a pivotal game in this second set. 3 all. Sakkari could be serving for a 5-3 lead. Well, the winners ratio, we have 24 winners for Sakkari compared to just 6 for Kasatkina in this match. And a second serve to look at again on this fourth break point. And Maria with the forehand return of serve. And then the ball comes back deep from Kasatkina, though, and Sakkari can't get it over the net. Another little look down the line from Sakkari. It is juice once more. Got Belinda Bencic in the crowd there watching. She is up next on this court, playing Kudermetova. Kasatkina here at juice. And a second serve. It's a lengthy game, this one. And Maria with the forehand return of serve. Kasatkina with the backhand. Sakkari with the slice. Kasatkina with the forehand down the line and then goes for the backhand slice again. Maria Sakkari with the forehand cross court and then follows that up with a backhand slice there from Kasatkina. And then Sakkari with the big forehand. Kasatkina gets to it though, and Maria Sakkari is there. She gets the ball back in play. It's a cross court from Kasatkina. And finally, Kasatkina's backhand down the line clips the net and is wide. And Sakkari thumps her fist into the air. She likes it. The crowd like it. It is advantage once again to Maria Sakkari. There's some Greek flags in the crowd. They're getting into it now. They're clapping. It's advantage Sakkari. It is a 5th break point in this game for her. Can she convert? The first serve is good from Kasatkina, but the return is excellent from Sakkari, and Kasatkina hits the ball out. It's a great return of serve for Maria Sakkari, and she does get the break. It's another break of serve in this set, and it is now advantage Sakkari. She will be serving at 4-3. So it's kind of hard to predict how this this match is going to go. Oh, thank you there for the reminder to pop the banner along the bottom. Completely forgot about that one today. Apologies. Don't forget to give the video a like if you are enjoying this stream, and to give us a subscribe as well. Give us a follow on Twitter. I do a few of the tweets for Game to Love with all the scores and latest news and updates. Sorry, it's a bit, well, I say it's a bit early in the morning. It's not anymore, really, but yeah, forgot that one. That's my bad. So we have a break of serve in this second set. Well, many breaks of serve, but Sakkari with the advantage. Sakkari with the bagel in the first set, 6-love, and then we've had more breaks than service holds in this second set. Kasatkina, I think, has just held serve the once. Broken twice, just over an hour on the clock. But this is the first quarterfinal of the day in Berlin. Maria Sakkari now be serving at 4-3. Can she consolidate the break of serve? It's a good first serve, and the forehand return from Kasatkina is good. We then have a forehand down the line, and the backhand from Sakkari down the middle of the court. We have a forehand cross court from Kasatkina. Then the forehand from Maria Sakkari is wide. It is love 15. Sakkari muttering away to herself there. Bit of an unforced error. So Kasatkina here with the first point on the Sakkari serve. Could it be another break of serve? It's a good first serve from Sakkari. The return is in play though from Kasatkina, and then goes with the backhand. Goes to the backhand down the line, but it hits the net. 15-all. So we've got a few matches underway elsewhere. Otter and Hachinov are just getting underway over in Halle. And Vekic and Kirsteyer in their quarterfinal are underway in Birmingham. Queens doesn't start yet for another hour. First serve into the net there from Sakkari. 15 all with the break, but there have been a lot of breaks in the second set. I think it's going to be all about who can hold serve. If she can hold here, then I think it will be a big hold. Just a game away then. And the return of serve there from Kasatkina is wide, and it is 30-15. Just over an hour on the clock. It's a very quick match, this, of course, with the bagel in the first set. Sakkari just completely out-hit Kasatkina in that first set. A few unforced errors from Kasatkina, but Sakkari was just too good. So 30-15 here. First serve into the net, though. So Sakkari here trying to hold serve to consolidate that break. It's a good second serve. The backhand cross-court return from Kasatkina is good. There's a forehand cross-court from Sakkari. Then she goes to the forehand down the line, but it's long from Sakkari, so it's 30 all. Again, half chance here for Kasatkina to get another break. Just needs somebody to hold serve in this set. I think whoever holds serve next could potentially steal the set. We had a few predictions of Kasatkina in 3. You think if she were to take the second set, it probably would favour her in the third. It's a good first serve there from Sakkari, though, and the Kasatkina can't get a shot away. It is 40-30. We do have a point for consolidation. Sakkari bouncing up and down here on the baseline. She'll want to get this game done. Yeah, it is Korda versus Hachinov all over again. Oh, it's a lovely forehand there from Sakkari, but Kasatkina does dig it out, and Sakkari again, though, goes to the forehand winner. That was a really good one there, and Sakkari does consolidate the break. We have a hold of serve in this game, and a consolidation there for Maria Sakkari. Yeah, that was really good from Sakkari there. She needed that hold of serve, and she is now just a game away. It's 5-3. It's not over from Kasatkina, though. We know after getting bageled in that first set, she has come back well in this second set. But she is now serving to stay in the match at 3-5, and it's a second serve. Sakkari with a big forehand return, and the forehand down the line from Kasatkina. She goes to the backhand down the line. It's good. Sakkari with the forehand cross-court. Again, it's another forehand cross-court winner from Sakkari. Took the pace off that one a little bit, but it was a great width on the ball. Just touched the outside of the edge of the line, and it's love 15. Oh, question from Alex. If I played on tour, who would I most likely make friends with? Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Anjabur, as we said, is everybody's friend. I think she would be a really fun person to hang around. Iga as well. I think Sakkari. Petra Kvitova, maybe. She seems to be a favourite of all the players. Naomi Osaka as well, I think. I'm a bit of an introvert like she is, and yeah, I can relate to her a little bit. You're saying if Daria can hold serve so that Sakkari can get tight next game. Yeah, we've seen Sakkari get tight as she served for a match before. So Kasatkina, yeah, obviously she needs to hold serve here because otherwise it's match over. But it is 30-15 as a forehand slice from Sakkari goes into the net there. I think this will be an easy win for Sakkari. Crowd now getting into this, trying to get Kasatkina over the line in this service game, so that at least ask the question of Sakkari. Serve is long, though, from Kasatkina. It'll be a second serve. And it's Maria goes to the big forehand return, but it's into the net. And I think she'll be a bit frustrated with that because the second serve didn't really have much on it. It's 40-15, so Kasatkina could be holding serve here. So is she going to force Maria Sakkari to serve this one out? 40-15. And it's a second serve. Kasatkina here. Oh, serve is just about in, but it's a good backhand return there from Sakkari. She digs the backhand out and manages to get it a good length on it, and it's 40-30. I think it bounced a little bit funny there for Sakkari, but she managed to make the most of it. Still a game point, though, for Kasatkina. It's a good first serve, but the return is also good from Sakkari, and she follows that up with another forehand. It's a forehand from Kasatkina. Then a backhand cross-court from Sakkari is good. And Kasatkina's little dig out there goes wide, and it is deuce. Sakkari looking determined here now. Just 2 points away from the victory. Crowd getting into it. We are at deuce. Sakkari breaks here. It is the match in her pocket. And the first serve into the net there from Kasatkina. Oh, it's a double fault from Kasatkina. What an awful time to double fault. She hands match point to Maria Sakkari. It is advantage to Greece. Match point.
Match point.
Here we go, Kasatkina to stay in this match. First serve is away. Sakkari gets the backhand return, but it's long. She'll be frustrated with that. The first serve wasn't particularly quick. I think she could have got a better return off of there. She'll be frustrated, but it is back at deuce. Still not out of trouble yet, though, is Kasatkina. First serve is good. Backhand return from Sakkari, and then the forehand from Kasatkina. She goes down the line. Sakkari with the backhand cross court, and then Kasatkina with the slice backhand. Sakkari with a lovely forehand angle again. That wing has been on fire today, and it is yet another match point for Maria Sakkari.
Match point.
Second match point. Can she convert it this time? Kasatkina with the first serve. Backhand return into the net from Sakkari. Yeah, she's frustrated with that one. Again, I think it was a makeable return, but we are back at deuce. Yeah, a little shake of the head there from Maria Sakkari. So Kasatkina here with the first serve. Oh, but it's wide. It's quite wide. It'll be a second serve. Oh, it's a double fault from Kasatkina. That was a bad double fault as well. Look, she mishit that ball. Yeah, she puts her head in her hands there. But it is yet another match point for Maria Sakkari.
Match point.
It's a third match point here now. Can she get over the line in this game? First serve is good. We have a forehand return from Sakkari, and the forehand is into the net from Daria Kasatkina, and the match is all over. Sakkari doesn't choke. We've seen her do it before, but this time she takes that lead and she runs with it. It was a bit dicey in that second set. So many breaks of serve, like you predicted, but Sakkari does get the match done. 6-love, 6-3 in just over an hour, really, an hour and 13 minutes. She was just too good in this match today for Kasatkina. Kasatkina, a few unforced errors, not a great day on first serve, but Sakkari was just too much, especially with that forehand. It was huge. So I'm going to play the Sakkari button once again because that is a really good win there for Maria Sakkari. So we have Maria Sakkari with the win. She is through to the semi-finals. The next match up on court here in Berlin will be Belinda Bencic versus Veronika Kudermetova. Thank you so much for joining me in this match. I know a few of you predicted Kasatkina to take it in 3. She put up a good effort in that second set, but too much from Maria in the end. 6-love, 6-3 for the Greek. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you all again on a stream soon. Don't forget to like the video before we go and to give us a subscribe as well. And we'll see you very, very soon. Thank you for joining me. A win for Maria Sakkari. On to the semi-finals.